With me, Congressman Anthony Weiner. He's an ardent supporter of the public option. And Representative Weiner, thank you for taking the time. And I'm going to ask you to put on your big hat as an American citizen and jump from the House to the Senate. And let's talk about Lieberman, because he seems to, be an integral part of the discussion today. I'm not sure anyone is as passionate about the public option as you are. But is there talk from one house to another where people like you can have an influence on swing people like Lieberman?
Well, I would hope so. Frankly, it's puzzling, and I want your viewers to understand the report that you just got. What Senator Lieberman and just about every Republican is saying, and frankly too many Democrats are saying, is that they're going to work to prevent even having a vote on the public option. Remember, Harry Reid deserves a lot of credit, but when you disassemble the whole thing, what he's really saying is, I want there to be majority rule. The majority of Americans want a public option. The majority of Senate and House members want a public option. So the odd thing here and the puzzling thing here is that there are now members who are saying, no, I don't even want there to be a vote on the public option. And I just don't get that. You can be on either side of this debate. You might be opposed to the competition and the choice and the lower cost of the public option, but at least you should have a chance to vote on that on the floor. And unfortunately, Senator Lieberman is implying that he's going to filibuster to even stop that vote from happening.
Yeah, I must admit, it stumps me too. And if we look at Lieberman, I'd like to take a look at some of the other major players in the Senate. What some people have been calling sort of the swing middle ground players. Mary Landrieu, Blanche Lincoln, Evan Bayh. The list of these 6 people as being considered moderate, smart people, but integral to moving things forward. What's your take on this group?
Well, they're an important group, and make no mistake about it, we'd like to have their support. Not long ago, my daily website, countdowntohealthcare.com, we started getting emails saying, you're focusing too much on getting Republicans on board. You should be focusing on getting Democrats on board. We've gotten thousands of petitions directed at them. I think it's important to realize that what we are asking those of us who want a public option is just give us the vote. We're saying to senators, and Senator Reid deserves a lot of credit, and Chuck Schumer and Ron Wyden and these guys who are saying, listen, we have ideas that maybe are different from yours, but at least let this thing not be held hostage. We, I believe, have the votes for the public option in the House, but even there are some of my colleagues who might vote no. They'll get a chance to do that. I just think that Americans should be standing up and with a full throat, wherever you are on the spectrum, let's see where members of the Senate stand on here. And I think what you'll find is that more than a majority support a public option, and that should be the standard.
And real quickly, I know you have won a robust public option. Could you live with the opt-out plan?
I could, under the following circumstance. It has to be a situation where the public option gets a chance to get some legs under it. After a year or 2 or 3, if some legislature says we don't want our citizens to have that choice, have lower cost and have competition, and they want to opt out, I'm okay with that because I'm convinced no one will do it. But if we just say you can check a box the day one that the bill is passed and opt out, we'll have too many governors playing politics that way.
Representative Weiner, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.